Yo, what up, YouTube? I was trying to stay away from this. I was trying to stay away from the London Sacrifice Nipsey Part 3. I was trying to stay away from that. But I might change the name of the title, but this story must go on. But real quick, I'm gonna just throw it up in there. Shit. Y'all need to look up targeted individuals and gang stalking and stuff. I don't know. I might be a target individual. You know what I'm saying? Let's just point this way. That silver car right there. That car was just red. Like, I had walked out the whip real quick. It's raining out here. I'm at a parking lot at a park. I had went walking real quick. I got back to the car. The red car dipped. And I was watching the live for about 2 minutes. I look back up. And that same spot, parked the same way, is a silver car. I don't think it was the same car as a red car, but they look similar. They both sports cars. But it's like, I mean, coincidence. I had some other stuff happen the other day, but I'll share that on another feed. But I'll just throw that out there. Y'all let y'all know this stuff really can get serious. The stuff I be talking about. If y'all check out the other stuff that's on my page. But back to this Lauren London. What the hell? I need some lotion or something. Hey, that's cool. But that Lauren London sacrificed Nipsey Hustle. See, I still rock with the story, but the sacrifice to me is a little different. Your boy Nipsey Hustle did die. I take that back. Nipsey Hustle did die. The character died. The character Nipsey Hustle died. When you look up the death, you do not see this man factual name. All you see is Nipsey Hustle. So who the hell is Nipsey Hustle though? Like, that was an artist, bro. Like, I ain't gonna even say my government, but let's just say I'm J-Indy, and then I'm J. Indiana Jones. So if J-Indy is my real name and J-Indy Jones is my character name, when I die, they ain't gonna be saying J. Indiana Jones died. They gonna say J-Indy died, because that would be my real name versus the character. So that was one of the things that was easily shown to me, because when you look up anything, it's gonna say Nipsey Hustle. It's not gonna have the man's real name. That's one fact. Then y'all still arguing if Tupac dead or alive, bro. Y'all still talking about is Tupac dead or alive. Y'all gave Nipsey the same type of memorial like y'all gave Mike Jacks. Then I made a video the other day, started talking about like abandoned islands, and then like, is there a heaven for a gangster? You know, is there such thing as a Hollywood, a celebrity retreat? It's millions of islands on this earth. Millions of islands. And maybe out of the million something islands, it was more than a million, but it's only somewhere in maybe the 10,000s that got population out of the millions of islands. Might be less than 10,000s of populated islands. So it's a lot of islands that aren't populated. It's islands that were populated and they're not anymore. Then it's just islands that do have people. Some only got nature, some don't got nothing. There's islands everywhere though. And then there's still islands popping from out the earth and out the water. So islands everywhere. You trying to tell me all this money people make, they can't? I mean, people own islands, bro. It's people that own islands. They own islands. I'm not talking about how the Queen owned islands. I'm talking about it's actual celebrities out here owning and buying islands, renting islands, leasing islands. They're doing this. So if one celebrity can do it, you can't tell me the power that be that's providing this money can't support. Like, I mean, shoot, they make Disney World. Disney World used to even have their own island. Disney World had their own island. So you trying to tell me though, you can't make islands out of nothing? I mean, all this money they got, so they just can't take this island and suit it up, make it look like Dubai or something? They can't do this. And only high-ranked officials and people with high status are the only people that can come to these islands. And they can be a retreat. You can get away from the world. You could turn in your social security card. You could turn in your birth certificate. You could get rid of that character. Because we are in United States Corporation of America. And then all these other countries, their jurisdictions to whatever. Probably owned by the crown or something. So you can't tell me, though, they can't take that, turn it in, go somewhere else, get some new name, new number, new all of that, and go live somewhere else on a retreat. Because it's like, this is your vacation. This is like when your parents get old and you send them to a retirement home, and that's the last place they're gonna be before they pass away. You send them to that retirement home. That's their new life and the ending of their life there. So you can't end this world that we live in today and go to some island, some secluded island that got whatever you need there for the status that you are, and you could just live your life there. For people who still saying Tupac is alive, I'm pretty sure y'all believe this. And for people who saying Nipsey's still alive, I'm sure y'all believe this too. I paid my dues, I paid my respect to, if the true person died, I paid my respect to him. But to Nipsey Hustle, that's just a character. That right there, that name, that title is just a character. I can't respect that. If you start respecting, like, so Jesus, y'all want to talk about Jesus, it's so many different stories with Jesus. But I mean, what was his real name? Was it really Jesus? And if his real name was Jesus, so why do y'all call him Jesus? Oh, that was his nickname. You see what I'm saying? If something got a real name, if Jehovah was the real name, but then y'all start calling him God. God is just the title. Jehovah was his real name. See, that's where I'm going with this. Like, y'all taking the title of somebody, like Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj ain't her name. You know, 50 Cent, that ain't his name. You see where I'm going with this? Jay-Z, that ain't his name. Lil Wayne, that ain't his name. They shouldn't be putting that in the title for somebody who died and talking about that is the person who died when it's not the person who died. That's where I'm going with that. I was watching a couple other people stuff about it being a hoax and stuff. I really wasn't trying to get into that. I was really strong on my Lauren London did it, because I mean, when you get to researching Lauren London, and this will bust y'all bubbles, all y'all talking crap about me. Look up Lauren London parents. Start with that. Look up Lauren London parents. I dare you. Go through Google. Go to any search engine you want to. Go to YouTube. Go to anything. Try to look up Lauren London parents. The honor you're going to receive is that her mother was and her father was Jewish. That's the only thing they say. You will never find a name. You will never find a birthday. You will never find a birthplace for them. You won't find any of that information. They won't even tell you if they still alive. None of that. This is all that you receive. You do not receive anything else. Oh, they wanted to keep it classified. Oh, bruh, kill that. You can find everything on the internet, especially people with power. People with power, they always have their ins and outs. You can see President Trump and President Barack Obama and President Bill Clinton and George Bush. You can see their parents. Why is Lauren London so special that you can't see her parents? You could probably pull up my parents if you found out all my information and stuff. It ain't hard. Everybody on Facebook and stuff, bro. That's easy. It is too easy. And for that information to be hidden from us, bro, that right there is red flag times 30, bro. Red flag times 33. Red flag times 33. That's what that is. And then, what else I want to talk about, man? It's so much. I mean, you could go supposedly that whole stage Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Channel act. Come on, man. They should have had old boy that be on Raven Simone out there with them, as sloppy as they was. Shoot, I just did an acting gig the other day. Check out your boy, Go Squad in the Hood. You know what I'm saying? Check me out. I was the wolf. But yeah, I did some acting the other day. I could act better than that. They should have had me out there. They should have had me out there for real. I would have sold it. Because the way they did it, they didn't sell nothing. They had the cowboy dude reading the script as he's talking. And everything he said didn't have nothing to do with what the camera showed. One of the cameras showed Hollow Man coming through. Come on, man. What technology that we got right now that can do that? We don't have any technology that can take somebody and turn them to Hollow Man. NASA probably has that technology. I ain't gonna put them out. The government probably got that technology. I ain't gonna put them out. And special organizations probably got that technology. But for the public, that technology ain't out. Then you had nothing but firemen at the scene. You had like two, maybe 3 or 4 total. But firemen went, picked them up, put them on the stretcher, took their time to put them inside of the fire truck ambulance. It was no ambulance on site. It was nothing but fire trucks and fire truck ambulance. It was nothing but, it was no paramedics on site. It was nothing but firemen. Everybody in the heavy fireman gear, like they was putting out a heavy ass fire in a forest. Like, it was nothing but firemen there doing the job that the paramedics and the police supposed to do. In LA, one of the biggest cities in the United States of America. Heard of that? I've never seen it, not even in the movie. This was the first movie I seen it in because that was a movie. It was scripted, bro. The whole thing was a script. The whole thing was a script. I don't even got the technology right now to pull up a computer or pull up my phone or something and start showing y'all the video and point it out. It's too many channels that's already showing that information. All I can do is speak my mouth. And look, off the top of the dome, I don't got nothing written down. This is coming out my dome. This is everything that I done researched, I done put together and using my own intuition. Bruh, your boy Nipsey is on the island with possibly Tupac and a few other stars. Hey, X might even be there with them. X-Tenacion might even be with them. Because they was screaming hoax when he first might be with them. Michael Jackson might be with them. I'm going to just start giving out names now. These people, all these people, even if they did pass away eventually, or they could have get, I was looking up the other day, man, people get frozen. They said one of the cryo companies, they said as in today, they got like 128 people that's already frozen, ready to be unthawed once we get the technology. And they got like 2,000 people that's on the list that's still waiting to die so they can get frozen. They could have froze these people. They could still be alive. They could have died and then got frozen. I mean, all of these things could have happened. I talked about clones the other day. They could have went and got cloned before they actually died, so they could keep them alive by just taking their conscience and uploading it into another vessel that they created using the DNA samples and creating a whole body. It's so many things that it could be, but back to the topic. Your boy Nipsey is still alive. Lauren London still did a sacrifice though, because it did something to please her. Like, she's making bank off of this. Lauren London is coming up off of this. She's going to come up. And they making everybody else be quiet. Like Nipsey's sister is trying to take the daughter. That was new news. Nipsey's sister trying to take his daughter that he had custody over. We don't know anything with his ex-girlfriend and her status on being able to take care of her own child. But her daughter is, I mean, his sister is saying that she wants the daughter. Then the parents at the funeral, they was happy. Me personally, I got 6 kids, bro. I'm 31 years old. I have 6 kids. If I lost anything, and I'm pretty enlightened, like I'm good, I know what death is, all that, it's still gonna hit home with me. It's still gonna hit home with me. I'm strong as hell. When I lost my oldest brother, that was like it. First of all, my auntie I am perfectly fit for this now. I understand what to do. I understand what's going on and how to do it. I even perplexly think about things before they even happen, just so I can immune myself for the feelings. When I was younger, I used to think about special people passing away in my life and crying. All night, sitting there crying. Little kid, 8 to 10 years old, just crying, thinking about stuff, thinking about it. So I can be ready for it though. When that actually happened, I didn't already got my tears out, so I could be a stronger person for it. I didn't train myself for things like that. His parents went up there like it was nothing wrong. When they showed the interview with his grandma, she twisted up the story. She didn't have nothing wrong. Ain't nobody have nothing wrong, man. They should be bawling, crying. Everybody, Lauren London was so sad she's passing out. Man, get those old fake ass stories out of here. She is not passing out. And they's like, well, she didn't eat. Well, and then she did pass out because she didn't eat. Come on, we already know how important food is to the diet. Like, come on, die. With a T at the end with the cross, that's just like having plane with the T at the end. We on the plane with the T at the end. Die with the T at the end. That's your diet. You know what I'm saying? It's basically before you die, what are you going to eat? I'ma eat these foods until I die. That's my diet. You know what I'm saying? Die with the T, die with the cross. That's what your diet is. Man, it's just too played out for me, man. This is fabricated, it's false. Nipsey was never, they making, every day they gonna come up with something new that Nipsey has done. Nobody knew Nipsey did any of these things. Everybody like to say, well, people in California, they the ones that feel it the most. They the ones they understand. Man, kill it, bro. Kill it. Kill it. Mike Jackson died, and I'm from where Mike Jackson is from, bro. It ain't like that. It is not like that. We mourn when Mike Jackson died. They had a lot of stuff popping off in the city back in Gary. They had all types of stuff popping off in Gary when Michael Jackson died. Man, the Jackson 5 been banned from the city, though. Come on, man. They been banned from the city. They been, but that's why they never came back. They wasn't giving no money to Gary. That's why Gary's still the type of city it is, bro. Come on, man. Y'all really got to think. Jay-Z ain't spent no $100,000 for no 100. That is goofy. Jay-Z can't even sell a CD himself for $100. Not long 24 hours sell 100 of them. Jay-Z can sell a few CDs for $100 for his fanatic fans. Beyonce probably could do more than him. Beyonce ain't out here selling CDs for $100, and she can probably sell at least, she can probably get it, probably 50 of them in that first 24 hours. She could do it in a week, though. For sure, she can sell 100 CDs for $100 within a week. But not that many people about to sit there and do that like that. Beyonce got way more fans than Nipsey had. Way more. Beyonce is like a huge icon for the female world. Like, I mean, y'all got to do some research. And I mean, she's still somebody people idolize and follow. Like, come on. But Beyonce ain't her real name. And again, see, y'all got to really, really look further than what they giving y'all. Y'all so hypnotized by that magic box, that television, man. These black scroll mirrors they got everywhere. The cell phones, this blackness. Hold on, what that other phone I got? Like this, bro. That right there. That's a black screen. Like, that's black. That's like the Conjuring mirror. Like, you use this screen and you look at it. And then you start saying spells and stuff, and then you start conjuring stuff out of it. Like, what's that Disney show when she looking in the mirror and she's saying, who's the prettiest of them all that. She's looking in this. She's looking in this. The same thing you see when you look at your television. That's all she looking in. A conjuring device. And they using this to hypnotize you now. They putting the technology in there to hypnotize you. And then it goes back into suggestive programming. They suggesting what you need to understand, suggestive programming. They putting that in your brain. They send out the frequencies that match with the suggestive programming to bring it into fruition. So now you don't even got to think. You don't got to think about what you want to think about to do. They're going to think about what they want you to think about for you. And then they're going to basically let you decide to do it yourself. Persuasion and subjective programming. That's all that is. I'm missing a whole bunch of my videos all into one just to let y'all know this is part 3 of Lauren London did sacrifice Nipsey Hustle, because she got all to do with this. But she ain't the only one. Nipsey got something to do with this too. His family got something to do with this. And the industry got something to do with this too. They all playing their cards and just to keep you bamboozled. Come on, man. Look how they splitting everybody up. Most flat earthers in the flat earther community want to talk about Nipsey or talk about these conspiracies now. They getting off of talking about free energy, flat earth, and what else they talking about? Transhumanism, 5G, electromagnetic radiation, 6G, artificial intelligence. They're not talking about none of these things no more. They want to talk about what's happening on TV. About somebody that they're not even talking about. They talking about a character. Like, they got everybody subjective program. And send out those frequencies and whoop, they swoop everybody up real quick. And yeah, bro. Lauren London had all to do with that, though. She had all to do with that. Like I said, she did that. Lauren London has all to do with that. And she ain't the only one. They all have something to do with it. So I'm not only blaming Lauren no more. If you was getting on me for blaming Lauren, I ain't only blaming her. And somebody posted the other day, I got a comment the other day on one of my past videos. They was saying that Lauren London is an Eastern star. See, I didn't look this up. She said Lauren London was an Eastern Star and Nipsey Hustle was a Freemason. I heard about Nipsey being a Freemason. Like the whole marathon, that's what, 36 in numerology. So that's the 3 6s, 666, which is also what they call the mark of the beast. Yet that's also the 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons inside of the body. The mark of the beast, that's what Farrakhan was talking about at the memorial, the aka concert that they had for Nipsey. His last concert, basically. The victory lap for Queen Victoria, who is also Queen Elizabeth, the same queen. So Vic, you see that Vic, you know what they talking about. That marathon, you know what they talking about. They talking about he hit the checkerboard for the marathon. He hit the checkerboard right here. The 2 checkerboards, making them look like they was a flag. But there's the 2 Masonic checkerboards. Then they hit the skull right here. And then it also said me at the top of it, letting you know that he's at the 33 degree. So Nipsey was definitely a Freemason. Lauren London supposedly is a Northern Star. We know that her father is a Jew. We know how the Jews play their role into this industry. Yet, a lot of y'all don't talk about the Jesuits. The Jesuits created 90 or more % of these organizations that's out anyway. So Masons is ultimately created by Jesuits. Most brotherhoods is ultimately created by Jesuits. Right now, your Pope is a Jesuit. And the Jesuits in the Vatican was beefing for how many years? You know, about a century. And now that your news is a Jesuit. Y'all just gotta research. Y'all gotta understand these things, man. I mean, I can leave y'all resources, but what is that gonna do when y'all can look up the same thing I can? What I'm supposed to give y'all the sites of what I looked at? I mean, I'm giving y'all keywords. Y'all take these keywords that I'm saying, y'all go look them up. If it's something you don't understand, go look it up. If it's something you don't believe, go look it up. And then you come up with your own. I mean, shoot, write down in my comments how you feel about it. Hey, I'm gonna even leave my email or send me an email. You know, hit me up on Instagram, on Facebook. Y'all got all my links. Y'all can hit me up and y'all can talk about it. But come on, man. Stop getting in y'all feelings, see? And that's how I know y'all don't know nothing about y'all chakras and energy. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Because y'all easily quick to jump into that low frequency and try to shut me out. Because I'm talking through the turquoise. Talking through the throat chakra on y'all. I'm letting y'all know this information is light. I'm giving y'all light energy. And if your body is too solid and too dense, because y'all want to put all them solid foods in y'all body, so y'all body too dense, y'all can't even suck up this light that I'm trying to give y'all. But just pay attention, man. Do the research. There's plenty of hoax videos out there. Y'all go watch all those little videos. Y'all come up with y'all own decisions. But I'm letting y'all know, Lauren London did sacrifice Nipsey Hustle, as in the name Nipsey Hustle, so she can eat off of that fame for her name. And the actual guy is not dead. He's at a Hollywood retreat on some island. Which island? I don't know. He's on some island. Some islands is even underground. And pretty soon y'all gonna start seeing islands in the air. They already here, but they not telling y'all about that yet. That's why all the fly zones is orchestrated and coordinated the way that they want it to be. You just ain't flying anywhere you want to fly to, or they might shoot you down. You better know that. And you ain't going in all these piers that you want to go to. Some of these islands are forbidden. You can't even step foot on some of these islands. Come on, man. It's too much out here, bro. It's too much. It's too much for y'all to be so simple-minded. And it's that food that's keeping y'all down. It's this aerosols in the air. This, what they got in the air? They got barium. They got aluminum. And I believe it's titanium. I want to say it was titanium. All that crap in the air in your body, the Morgellons. Come on, man. The nanotech. There's so much y'all need to learn that's out here. And they using this bamboozle ass story just to get y'all minds off of it. And y'all all sucked in. I bet you I'll probably get some death threats for this. But I don't care, bro. Come do it. Come do it. I ain't scared of that, bro. I really ain't scared of that. Check this out. Hit the like button, the dislike button. Know y'all like hitting that dislike button when I talk about y'all little girlfriend Lauren London. But she got all to do about this. She foul. They all foul because they playing y'all like dummies. And they some dumbasses for doing it, because there's some smart ones out here like me that can read through the lines. I read through that BS. So cut it out. Quit it. You ain't fooling nobody. Your mans is still alive. everybody else about to eat off of it. Y'all feeling dumb and y'all giving them y'all energy. See, on March 31st, 2019, I feel that it was some special energy out here. Just for that day, for that time, because it was a few days later, the Notre Dame site burnt. Well, they burnt the Notre Dame site with directed energy weapons with the do. You can look that up and see how they did that too. But they even had it on The Simpsons. Come on, man. Everything on The Simpsons. Stop playing with me, bro. But look, y'all can look up all this information yourself, bro. Just look it up. But I know it was some special energy flowing around that time. I didn't even do my astrology to learn like what was going on in the planets at that time. I've been slacking on that. But whatever was going on, it was special energy that we needed to be tapping into. But they had y'all all tapping into this situation. So they had y'all all giving y'all undivided energy, attention to this, so they could suck up all y'all energies. They was sucking up all that energy by giving y'all that median. They gave y'all that median, which was that story, and they sucked up all y'all energy. This thing was Staples Center. All that energy talking about this stuff going on elsewhere where you needed to be using this energy to flourish. Like, it was probably messages coming from the cosmos for you to better yourself, to better your life, to make life move on, for to evolve. Like, if you was a caterpillar trying to evolve to a butterfly, but you didn't evolve on that day. Let's just say that it was a thunderstorm cocoon. Your whole cocoon got jacked up, so you couldn't turn to that butterfly. Well, if you was about to turn to a butterfly and then they gave y'all this story, that median, so then you put your energy in that median that they gave y'all wasn't able to turn into that butterfly. Not saying that you can't still turn to a butterfly, but you missed that opportunity because they had your whole brain and your energy sucking up in a situation that was not essential at all for your for you to evolve. So that's it. That's all I gotta say right now. But this is part 3. Lauren London did have all to do with Nipsey Hustle sacrificing. And y'all hit the like button, dislike button, subscribe to your boy, drop it, and I'll get to y'all with another video. I had to get this off my chest though. Peace, deuces, J-Indy, Indiana Jones. Much love. Deuces.